Good evening, Rumshack. By God, it's bright up here, and I can't see any of you. So, not really my demographic today. Stephen's probably the only guy I can see that's nearly my age, so you'll get a wee bit of a history lesson today as well about how things used to be. So, I got divorced last year after 25 years of marriage, and online dating is very, very difficult now because the young people have made it hard for us. Back when I was a boy, you would splash on Paco Rabanne, you would get the train into the city centre, you would go to Fury Murray's, and you would try and get a girlfriend, get a nut, get a winch, a lumber, and you were allowed to buy ladies a drink. You were allowed to talk to them, ask them if you could buy a drink, and you didn't get put in the sex offenders register. And if you struck out, you walked up to Suckyhall Street for the 2 o'clock bin rake. But you're not allowed to do that now because the social ineptitude of the young people and the fear of getting put on the nonce register. Now it's all to be done on Tinder and dating apps. It's swipe left, it's swipe right. It's like the world's shittiest game, a deal or no deal. And you know, when you finally, the banker gives you an offer that you think you're going to take, that's not the person that you're meeting, because you think called fucking filtered photographs. So I went on a first date, 20 years I'd been with my wife, went my first date and I met somebody through Tinder, and I turned up thinking that I was going to be meeting Terry Hatcher from Desperate Housewives, and instead I met fucking Terry McCann from Minder. Now Stephen's the only person in the room that'll even know who that is. And knowing that, I actually got a t-shirt made for you to show you who this person is. Back in our day, we had another substance, and that also artificially made people look better. It was called Thunderbird. So again, you won't know what Thunderbird is. It was a really cheap American bum wine. Think of a bottle of Lambrini and then put about 50 mils of Sillet Bang into it, and you're quite close to how it tasted. But thankfully, I've managed to come off the dating apps, because I have now met the love of my life, Diane. Now, Diane is here with me tonight. I won't point her out, but she is wearing a Guns N' Roses sweatshirt. Diane is from a place made famous by wrestler, podcaster, actor Grado, the tap end of Stevenson in Ayrshire. Fucking lovely town that is, by the way. First time I went to pick her up, I was driving through, and there's all these 3-piece suites, washing machines, fridges just lying in the front gardens. I actually thought IKEA had opened a fucking drive-through. Honestly, Diana, though, she's the sexiest gran in Stevenson. She won that award 2 years ago, and that's quite an accomplishment, because there was a lot of girls who were 20 and 30-year-old who'd also been in for the prize. We got engaged 2 months ago, we're getting married this year. So, as you do, being in the west of Scotland, she doesn't stay in Stevenson now, she lives in Wishaw with me, but saying I've moved her from Ayrshire to Wishaw, that's like saying she was getting held captive by Joseph Fritzl, and I gave her to Fred and Rose West for safekeeping. So, yeah, we got engaged and we went into Glasgow, into Argyll Street, Argyll Arcade and Buchanan Street. Have you seen Buchanan Street recently? It is absolutely fucking brutal. Every 2 steps, have you got any money? Have you got any spare change? Have you got a price of a cup of tea? I said, oh Diane, can you just fucking shut up and look at engagement rings, please? So we were sitting watching telly the other night, but we were getting married at the end of the year. Both trying to lose weight for the wedding, so we were sitting sharing a cup of tea, having a cup of tea, and we started sharing food now. So I was sitting with a Kit Kat, I says, you want this? She says, no. I thought, that's unusual, that's the first I've known her to refuse a finger. Dirty bastards, I'm talking about a bit of chocolate here. So I see my time's very nearly up, but Diane, when she stayed in Stevenson, she's on Ardeer Beach. Ardeer Beach, if you didn't know, is officially the only nuddy beach in the southwest of Scotland. Why the fuck you would have a nuddy beach in the southwest of Scotland, God alone knows. In Scotland, we've got 2 seasons in Scotland, we've got July and we've got winter. So, Scotland's got the greatest engineering minds in the world. We had Telford, Bell, Baird, and instead somebody decided it would be a great idea to build an explosives factory right on a nuddy beach. Did you see the wee guy from ICI going out for his fag break at ICI, and there's Bobby, Boz, bums flying everywhere. So anyway, very quickly, we were walking along the beach, and I thought, well, it's a nuddy beach, when in Rome do as the Romans do, so I went al fresco. This wee guy came up to us with a dog, wee curly dog, the biggest thatcher pubes you've ever seen, Osama bin Bobby, he was. It looked as if somebody was getting sucked off by Jimi Hendrix. Anyway, he said to me, Big Ian, if you're going to wear that see-through mankini, will you at least fucking iron it first and maybe take a lint roller over it? Anyway, he said, would you like to stroke my cockapoo? And now I'm wishing I'd went for a shit in the bushes. The court case is on Tuesday, wish me luck.